What's up, guys? I'm back with another episode of Disco Elysium. I don't actually know what part this is. I think 6 or 7. Yeah, but as you may or may not know, I'm a full-on YouTube Andy now because my Wi-Fi isn't good enough for streams. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done the Disco Elysium stream slash video. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks ago was the last. Damn. I guess I had a 2 week break and then, But yeah, part 6. Apologies to the people who only know about the stream, who won't see this, but yeah, I'm back and I'm excited. So, let's get this show on the road. So, okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while. I know that I do want to explore the other area, but there's stuff here I need to do. So, okay, this is fishing village stuff. Take it to drivers. Okay, I need to go press that guy. The guy who's selling the bootleg glasses and shit. Smoke on the balcony. 21. Okay. Titus, give Ruby's location. Okay, we need a theory on that, so we can't do that yet. Can't do that. Okay. I thought there's something else I was thinking. Let's check. Bro, map. What are opened up? Okay, box of sunglasses, backyard wall. Looks like everything else is... Okay, there's gotta be a way to, like, scroll down this normally, right? Okay. Bar door, Titus. These are all really high, I probably can't do them. But I can do Tommy Liam and... Yeah, we'll do Tommy Liam. He probably can give us some info. Da, 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 da. Okay. Hello, Tommy.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Okay, wait. Conceptualization. Sorry. Let me up my conceptualization. I'm at +1 right now. Okay, not this. Conceptualization. Okay, white shirt. Yep. That's +1. Conceptualization. Conceptual. Oh, I didn't put this on though. Encyclopedia, endurance. Okay, nothing here. Any negatives? Okay, so we're +2 conceptualization. That should be enough for this.
Kind of a...
No.
Are you serious? Double ones.
Honestly.
Oh my lord, that is a horrible start to the... Damn, first roll of the day and I get a double 1. That's brutal. Alrighty, well. Talk to... What's his name? I want to say Sadish for some reason, but I know it's not it. It's here in the conceptualization. C. Lang, right. Okay, I'm not gonna play myself again. Let's get the conceptualization shirt on. No, wrong one. We need this one, right? Yep. There we go.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely tender at heart. Alright.
All is
These
blue.
actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater. Yes. But they also make your soul quiver like jello.
Wow, officer. You look so cool.
Alrighty, don't get too buddy-buddy with me. I need to press you.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real.
What are these?
Tilts his head.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician.
Inland Empire +1.
Take them if you want.
Ooh, I got 2. I should take both. It's better for...
A good start. A man who knows his...
Just for rolls and shit. I'm trying to see how these bad boys look. Holy Holy drip. I'll put the Inland Empire on. What does this get rid of? Perception. Ah, it's not great. What's this one? Logic and authority? Oh no, I need the logic on. Because I have like a permanent logic debuff from my white thought. Okay, buddy.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What's your stance on drugs, fella?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
Oh, likely story, Silang.
You're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah.
Looking for a lorry driver who's transporting. I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs.
Sir, it appears to be true.
Hmm.
No drugs in sight.
We're looking for a lorry driver.
Cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Oh, but we know, Silang. Don't try and fool us, little boy.
It's the fat racist, right?
Nope.
I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Not necessarily wrong,
Driver?
but
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
he stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job.
Okay, stop squirming, buddy. What do you know about the drug operation?
I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Who's the crowd, though?
What crowd is that?
Exactly.
Crowd, you know, the drug crowd.
Okay,
He
man.
doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Who are you afraid of, Silang?
There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way.
I'll play nice cop. I like doing nice cop. We're buddies, man. Up so.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers
Oh,
call her
yeah.
the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
A lady driver. Perhaps connected to Ruby somehow.
Can it be Ruby by any chance?
I don't know. I
Okay,
told you.
is it the old
I
lady?
don't know. Maybe.
It could be. She was straight.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours?
Was it Tommy?
Or the other one with the tattoos?
Was it Tommy Leon?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, let's go check the old lady. Should be somewhere here, no? We going around? Okay, let's go around, check the old lady, see if there's anything new. Dude, where the hell? No, she's up. Ceiling's at the very bottom. Okay, let's go here. Actually, no, we'll talk to Tommy first. Tommy's our guy.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
You know
I
the
don't wanna talk
female
about
driver? He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. Why, do you know something? What is it? I don't mean to pry, but I need your help to make me involved with the drug business.
I was hoping it isn't gonna be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Actually, who's conducting the drug trade? You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do. Who's this person? What's her name?
God, I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. I didn't, man. I told you, I was hoping it's not her.
He still is. Hoping. It's just wishful thinking on his part.
Hmm.
It's true. We would have caught a lie. But a kind heart is tricky.
What does she look
A
like?
youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Died. It was violet when she got here.
Hmm.
Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Who is she to
A
you?
friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
Well, I mean, if she's not a bad person, then we'll You won't do anything. You know?
We can't just let it go.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Believe us, it really is. You said she's troubled. How?
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
So she's troubled. How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over.
Hmm.
And you're looking for a way out.
Hmm.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Not snitching. Just a few questions. Come on, man. Life is just a joke. I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're
I
not?
heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid. More like for her.
Hmm.
Violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind,
Her
the
mind.
way it worked, the trouble it was giving her.
Hmm.
Pain it was causing her.
When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than
Oops.
happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. Push Tommy, and it will break his heart and his spirit. I don't expect you to be pals.
Could you help in my shoes? I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. Okay, this one says Force Tommy, so I'm assuming this either opens up new dialogue paths or it just gives more like flavor text.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
Ooh.
Imagine it.
Alrighty.
An explosion of
I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I'll leave it. I like
Thank
Tommy.
you, friend.
Okay. I'll leave it. Tommy's a cool dude. Can't be fucking up with him. Alrighty, let's go look around. Here, the old lady. Here you are. I got some questions for you, ma'am.
the woman still has her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap it twice.
Where am I?
Oh, shit.
Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. It's really alt tech.
The
Damn.
smile on her face has disappeared, replaced by the weary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be then?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadere picture starring Gabriel Buendero. You came along, that is.
So take it you were in a... So I take it you were in a mask when you were young.
Someone.
She nods as though her meaning were perfectly clear. Who's Gabriel Buendero?
This is Gabriel Buendero.
She shows you the photograph in the lavish amber
A
frame.
strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
So he's a smoke show.
This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later.
He was the biggest star of his day.
Okay, started.
Guys used to faint in the aisles of cinema.
Ooh.
He came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
Alright, I got some questions for you, man.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mounts of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard.
There's something off about this woman. Tell her to show you the soles of her boots. Maybe she was at the hanging somehow.
Seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about... Show me the soles of your
Now
boots.
what do you want with an old woman's boots, Sheriff?
It's for important police business, ma'am.
I'm starting to think you should let me get back to Gabriel Buenguerro. You are no Gabriel.
She's wearing sturdy worker's boots made of black leather. Buckles run across. The sole is also made of leather.
Now the other one, please, ma'am.
Just before Gabriel, it was the coronation of Franco Negro. Now, there was a real man.
Hmm.
Moreover, the boots were size 37. Tiny. There are too many discrepancies in all this.
Wait, what do you mean it was the coronation of Franco? Turn to Kim. She's not Odd Soul. These are not the boots that made the prince.
I could have told you that from just looking at them. Size is 37.
The feet of a little girl, they fit well on the pedals.
Alright, are you the lady driver? Before I came, you seemed away. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs. Yeah.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary. The great unrest.
It's not really what I was getting at. Where can I get my hands on an experience like that? Okay, let me ask you something else then. Sure.
If you
Okay.
know,
Maybe
Damn, it's an if you know, you know situation. She thought you're corrupt. Everett sent me. Place finger on the side of your nose and tap twice.
who the fuck is Irrat? Ah, and what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hunt.
Let me put this another way. Are you smuggling drugs to Terminal B?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me.
She's kind of alpha, though. How would you not know what you're hauling your own lorry?
This month, I made half of those trips from Saramiris to Grad on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiris to Grad, Lowman?
I don't know. So I'm asking you.
It's diamonds, Lowman, obviously.
You had to guess who you think is smuggling drugs around here.
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, well, that's not that useful. I doubt it's telling me Liam.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
To the Great
I
Plains.
think we're done here, no?
Well, whatever.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Okay then. Let's go. Or this fucker.
Right to work! Right to work!
Yeah.
Shame on you!
Nothing new here. How do we? I'm wondering how we like press him. To be
We're
honest.
stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Can't open this door. Okay, let's talk to this fucker. You might know about the lorry driver.
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
You know you've been giving me the runaround fest up. Where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
First you knew Solange didn't do it. Then why are you smirking? Just tell me which one's her lorry.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Who does you? So who does Lady Driver? Actually, we do. Just tell me who the goddamn Lady Driver is. Okay, so who does you? Fuck you.
He means la puta madre.
La puta madre.
Sounds like a bell in the air, a dark gong. You get a bad feeling about it. Looks like the lieutenant has a plan. Let him do this.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, let him work.
Presume you are
Let him cook.
familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has one in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Yeah, let him cook, man. Let him cook.
Peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
I'm letting him cook, man.
We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you.
Cook him, Kim.
I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
His shitty little guild.
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
Tries to light a fresh cigarette, but his hands are shaking now. The sentence simply ends. Uh-oh, he's scared.
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod. I've softened him up as best I could. Now it's on you to finish the job.
Alright, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in.
This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
Okay, half light. Okay. Let me equip all my half light shit. Right now, I got nothing. Okay, half light gloves. Half light. Visual. Nope. Damn, do I only have one half light thing? Logic. Damn. Thought I had two for some reason. I guess not. Huh. Well. I mean, it's a white check though, no?
Metal.
Oh.
Broken glass. Your path lies strewn with the broken forms of everyday objects. You are the destroyer, the bane of inanimate matter.
Gaze upon me, stuff, and despair. No, I'm just a disempowered individual trying to take my disempowerment out on everyday objects. Yeah, I rip shit apart. Yeah! Despair! Right, it's white check, right? Okay. 42%, not bad.
Back off again?
Fuck it.
The main
Come on, man.
not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most
Come on!
thing is
What is the RNG? This is so sad. Alrighty, the jig's up. I got the goods on you. Why don't you and me step outside for a little talk?
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know, your goods.
Kind of homo thing?
Yeah, maybe it is.
Okay, that's enough. Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time here.
Okay, no. I'm not fucking over Tommy. This requires the use of drugs. How do I use this again? How do I use it? I forgot how to use it. Oh. No, I forgot how to use it. Highlight journal inventory movement. Right. Okay, hold on. Let me just Google this shit. How to use drugs. Disco Elysium. So there's a bug if you have that bag on you. So let me try. Let me use the drugs, man. Okay, there's gotta be like controls somewhere here, right? Here we go. No, there isn't anything. What? How do I use the drugs? How do I use the drugs? I use the drugs. Oh, it's alcohol. How do I drink alcohol? It's so stupid. Disco Elysium, how do I drink alcohol? How do I drink alcohol? Put it in your hand. What? In the bottom right corner. Oh, here we go. It's still not letting me though. Dude, what the hell is this? Okay, let's try it. Take it out and then put it on. There we go. My lord, man. Let me put the crowbar back in here. Okay. Listen here, pal.
Looking for something odd?
Oh my god, it's locked.
To fuck off again?
I'm trolling. Alright, I need to go buff my, how close am I to leveling up? Oh, I'm not that close to leveling up. Fuck. No, man, I fucked up my chance. Okay, I gotta just explore, I guess. Let's look. Let's go to the fisherman village. That's a good place to search now. I can press them once I get level up, and I'll upgrade half-light. Fisherman village. Hey, it's not the right place. No, let's go down past these guys, right? This way? Yeah, here we go. Ooh, what time do I have to be there for? Smoker. 21. After 21, okay. Okay, now let's go explore the fisherman village. There's a lot to explore. Starting off over here. Empathy, like Jamrock Biker Cop Sunnies. No entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Okay. Da 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 da. Okay. Let's go here now. Someone's broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Coins! Okay, let's go inside this building. There's something in there. I didn't really see what it was though. What is this? Just money. Nothing much really. Glory says the graffiti to the ghosts of us. Birds in the birch tree, barely audible coos come from above. Oh, autosave. What's this? Boat tucked away under the tarpaulin cover. Little box in here. Coin. Now some tear. A chair and some notes? See a dark red chair in the dim lit room.
Chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Kim, where are we?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Interesting.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's this book? I see you. Bow knot. +2 drama. What the hell is this? No, my horrific necktie. Nah, I gotta keep the necktie on though. That is quite literally my day one. Gotta keep that ugly necktie on. It's not even that ugly though, like. Why are they doing that? It's not even that ugly for real. Kinda goes hard, in my opinion. I just stubbed my toe. What's this? Postcard. Okay, well, an odd little room. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, is there a... Oh, you're around. God damn it, let me go back. Let me see what that was. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Okay. The... Oscar the Grouch? What the fuck is this guy doing?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Okay, damn. That's just life, friend. Oh, it's a bunch of people, actually. Okay, let's go. What the? No. Okay, since we have to go, like, all the way around, let's go do this stuff first. Oh my god. This pathing is so odd, though. Oh, what's in this? Let's get a little canister. 1 to Kingdom of Conscience. What even is Kingdom of Conscience? I forgot. What does that mean? Moreless paints. I forgot what Kingdom of Conscience is, dude. What is it? Honestly, wait. I want to make sure I'm not doing any griefs or anything.
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight.
It's like my passive or something.
Moderate in every sense.
I like regular, normal things.
Some pleasant dinner party. I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. Makes sense. This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
What is Kingdom of Conscience? I forgot, man. I forgot. Kingdom of Conscience. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. It's a thought? Wait, what? Oh, it's this. What does +1 to that do, though? What does this do? Huh. What does +1... Does that increase my learning cap? Did I just not notice? Huh. Interesting. That's very odd, actually. Huh. Maybe it's like an alternate unlock route. If you wear the pants, you get it. Oh, let me get my regular black jeans on then. I mean, no, I like that. I like how the pants look. Ah, not what I wanted to do. Honestly, I'm just doing this for looks. I switch on the fly based on what checks I have to do, or what yeah, checks. So let's Accurate statement. Magnesium, money. Cool. Some kids. Talk to this lovely old lady. The woman next to a bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed.
Welcome to the fishing village.
Welcome to the
Please
fishing village.
lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
Then how does she know you're here?
Can't see that. I mean, you can probably see like I don't know what, blurry? Not blurry, but cataracts doesn't mean you're
I
blind.
still have a golden ear.
Oh, maybe it does mean you're blind.
Come.
Teehee. Lean forward.
Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble,
We're
madame.
just investigating, yeah.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
We're cops. We're Hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang.
No, you're not. I've seen you around here before. 12 years
12
ago,
years.
You didn't raise any hell. You were quite helpful, actually. But no, not you personally. I meant the RCM.
Oh.
Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Points to the building behind her.
He was brooding. Needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
Interesting.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of an ill omen are we talking
Oh,
about?
the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Yeah, the classic.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
I am an ill omen, alright. If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone told me that?
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
No, I don't think they would have.
Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you.
Or maybe even them, because that's the kind of
Sorry,
fishing village we
there's not
built.
a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses.
Oh, I found the parking.
or a lot of people.
I found my own parking,
My kids are
actually.
long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Okay, where could someone stay around here? What is in this fishing village? What's further down the coast? Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here? So I do all of them.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
That's an interesting. Not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations. I mean, not be true, but I'll take it. Fuck.
Would make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Well, I have good, well, no, I have good self-restraint. Harry over here. We'll figure it. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Amos of Martinez off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore.
We almost don't
This is
exist.
pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
This place is pornographically poor. Gotta be something here. Who else lives in this village? Yeah.
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east. But they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Who? What drunks?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself.
Okay, there's gotta be something here.
Look long to find these guys.
There's gotta be something here, man. Come on.
Over there, you can find more of the same.
Stacks and trees.
Wild. That's the pox.
The books.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot.
Hmm.
Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens.
Hmm.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets. And the goodwill ran out. The
Okay.
staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Alright, it's another topic I'd like to address.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the coast? Yeah.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Okay, so there's more here. There's more going on here, ma'am.
I know it. I know it. I know you're hiding something from me. I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
There's that music. Music from across the sea. Huh. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the night. And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
Okay, what else is on down the
Before you
coast?
get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant.
I'm gonna go.
Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Which is it, apartments or electrical plant?
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war.
Before the
I
war.
was here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else of note?
Of note? The old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else.
Oh, I got a new Dicho album on Friday. Poggers.
Now, what we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it? There's gotta be more along the coast.
You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. It
Okay.
used to be a supply depot, we think. Sending goods
Maybe
and ammo across
some
the
stuff
border.
connected to the RPG
It's
place.
shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Okay, tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you want to say. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
No, I remember when she seems
What
genuine.
handle you got there?
I was asked to get your
These
signature.
titles. Eh? What's this about? Come now. I can't read all this scribble. Tell me what it says.
Actually, never mind. I won't bother with this.
Nothing good ever comes from paperwork.
Okay, no, I want to find out. I believe there's a way to find a loophole in it. If I'm not mistaken.
You take the legal documents
Yeah.
out of the envelope.
I need to boost my logic, though.
Construction period and the
Because I don't want him to do. I feel like he's definitely trying to fuck over stuff.
tremble. The time
What the
is
fuck?
now. Taola.
What time?
Time for
too.
The show. For Taola.
Yeah, for sure.
Time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun.
What the fuck?
All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
What the fuck is that? Huh? I wonder if this is actually like translatable. That'd be cool. Okay, cool. This is because of the world ending name.
The words of the palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus. Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years.
Okay.
The face of the woman fractures.
Cool. Okay, I've just come to a realization. Maybe what the intersolary trousers do is like it basically gives you the benefits of the thought without needing the thought. I'm so confused what this does. Increase your moralist statistic by 1. If you reach 4 more moralist points after the dialogue with empathy, it will trigger the dialogue to... Oh, okay, no. I think it just makes it more accessible to get the thought, which kind of blows if that's true, because... Okay, yeah, so it just gives you that thought, which I already have, so... I mean, it doesn't do anything, but... It's funny that I like them, considering their whole shtick is that they're like the most bland pair of clothes you could ever wear. But fuck it, man. I'm a fan of khakis. What can I say? Savoir faire electric chemistry. That shit does not go, to be honest. See yellow pants? Hell nah. Give me my boring ass khakis on, or do I want my black jeans? Nah, give me my khakis. Okay. Enough tomfoolery. Let's go look around this place. Okay, so I need to buff up logic and Half-Life.
The door has seen better days.
I'm gonna do Half-Life first.
Started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea.
Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Slightly rusted.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check. After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling rags for the night.
The key turns with a satisfying click.
Yeah. Fuck Gart. I'm not living in that place anymore. That's a nice room. A little run down, but it's cute. Cottagecore. What science fiction magazines?
Brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum. The
Listen.
room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die. My forward base was the coastal part of the operation.
Westward, across the canal, towers the whirling in rags. Door number 1 on the second floor is locked. Behind it lies a trashed room. 1 floor below, behind the counter, stands an irritable.
Oh, Gart, you irritable man.
In a small shack in the fishing village, a baroque heater hums quietly, emanating a sense of comforting warmth. A wash basin lies on the table, the water inside reflecting the somber face of the world. Far away, on the corner of Perdition and the Main, a nondescript building, obscured in a haze. It's vacant and lost, just like its tenant.
Huh. No, I changed my mind. I want to choose again. Thank you, Strange Cessation, for a fair assessment of the current situation.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Huh? How do I do that? How do I look on the floorboard?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror.
Yeah, shave.
Straight razor. Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
Ow.
Thank God, the centipede is exaggerating. People don't actually cut their own throats when they're The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red. Hair unkempt. Wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. A fresh start.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it.
Oh, interesting. It's old. It's all old stuff. Makes sense. Oh my gosh. And it's +1 logic. Oh my. This goes hard. Holy shit, the drip is immaculate. I can't do this though because I need my logic buff. Visual calculus, drama, logic authority, frequency logic. No, fuck it. Holy shit, I forgot how scary his eyes look when there's no glasses. Fuck it, man. Oh my god, the drip is immaculate. Do I have any logic pants? Chemistry, composure. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I still put my rubber glove back on. I'll keep the flip-up glasses on though. Bed.
The bed is comforting.
I look under the floorboard, but I can't. Interesting. Okay. What's up, kids? Little children.
A scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The
Lillian's
other
twin.
is indistinguishable.
Lillian's other
He
twin.
watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden.
He looks just like me.
The other one says, "Yeah, I said that."
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
What are you, Kid Master General? It's possible to be good with kids. They're too stupid. Nah, just say how it is. Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now?
Where's your mom?
Don't reply.
Fuck you then, Lillian and your twin. Here. I want to talk to these guys. So there's some coins I can get here.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
What bottle?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue.
Okay, cool. What do I do next?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
Alrighty then. Hello, sir. What's in your cup?
Hey, tequila!
Idiot Doom Spiral. A 30-something man clad in a two-piece Lycra TM tracksuit pulls down his Pilsner and extends his hand in greeting.
See you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake it.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset.
Tequila Sunset.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Not too hot. I'm on a 50-year losing streak.
That's harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5.
This guy's a kindred spirit. He looks at his shoe.
Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't go.
Oh, what the fuck?
Don't go.
Don't call Abigail.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now it's a pirate's life for me.
What is a tequila sunset? Keep saying it.
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
Oh, hell yeah.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords.
That sounded weird.
Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Oh. Wait, did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Takes another sip, then
You
continues.
got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them.
God damn.
That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
This is when I was as down bad as ever. What happened then?
Late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics...
Moribund Alcoholics.
Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka. The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally, of course.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
Ah, of course.
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end of all things."
Oh god, what happened next? Say nothing, it's more dignified than that. Every word I say, it's true. Tequila Sunset will break the looms of reality.
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice. We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea.
Oh god. You can't even close your ears.
You were sitting on the beach crying.
I don't even think you can close your
Your
ears.
badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
Of course, naturally.
We asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Tequila Sunset, huh? Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
How long did we party for?
Hours. It was an
Oh, this is the drunk
all-night
people the lady was talking about. I just realized.
Then at some point,
You're an idiot.
Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be...
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
If you only knew.
Tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me? Yeah.
You were pretty
For
vague
that.
about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Spaghetti Rosemary.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept apologizing for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you've inflicted
Yeesh.
on everyone around you. You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
Zam.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Same thing about my
You
colleagues.
told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Not just losers whose main issue was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night.
The same thing about the case.
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Talk about politics?
Yeah, you kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over.
What?
Just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
I don't need to hear any more,
It's
man.
a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes, you want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
You might get scammed here.
I have a feeling that this is going to cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little.
What do you need, man?
Did you already forget our party? So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story.
Sure.
Classy.
Have some Commodore Red, buddy. That's just the bottle and pushes the cork into the bottleneck.
Bible boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But
George?
here, you already know.
Yeah,
I
yeah, of
was
course.
once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people did you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit.
Take them off, man. Change.
One
Fuck.
day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
Shakes the bottle and makes a ringing sound. A ringing sound.
His eyes are clouded. His dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
Damn.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the
Kind of in the same pose,
in different
too.
pockets to stop the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking?
Wet okay? It was raining really hard.
The trace of derision in his voice. What? Shut the fuck. It's raining really hard, man.
I
Fuck.
made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Ooh.
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Why would you say this? Someone told you that. Oh man, one day I was walking out of my house, so I had to climb up the gate, and I slipped and I landed on my ass, man. You know, I don't land on my feet, to be honest. You ask him to tell you a story, and then you're like, like his reaction time. Ouch.
Indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
You gotta be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay, what happened next?
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
That doesn't sound logical.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Pause this meaningfully.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
But then that's when I realized I didn't have the key to my office. I had the key to my mailbox.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers
holy shit.
that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control.
What?
I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Dude, what the fuck? It's like a Looney Tunes skit. What's the fuck? Something Daffy Duck would go through. Jesus.
Now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think?
That is insane, actually.
Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
You realize all this is your own fault? I literally can't believe it.
Me neither, Tequila. When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment.
Does he say
I
TM?
also lost my
Please tell me he says TM.
humanity. I wasn't a high-concept creative director anymore. I was just some homeless asshole with a premium Sansorique Lycra tracksuit.
Oh.
You can't imagine what that does to a man's confidence.
Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in
My fault, George.
formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece Lycra tracksuit?
My fault, George.
My reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket.
Am I wearing it?
Then I lost it too.
That'd be pretty funny.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something.
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket.
Sure.
Where I lost it. Don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the board.
What kind of jacket is it, man?
Here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it. My agency, man.
The Boom Boom Room.
Boom Boom Room.
What the fuck? That's a Roddy Ricch song.
With the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. I was financing a group of poets
What the hell?
who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Sounds intriguing. What say you, Art Cop? If it sounds like it makes no sense, that's because it doesn't.
Mixing oil painting and brisk to make ads isn't high art, it's just cynical wankery. I mean, true. Kinda. That's so high concept, I have no idea what it means. Man, mixing high and low, commodifying culture, that is extremely my shit.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog.
What about the other
fellow
drunks?
members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
And what does that mean?
Hey, tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
Rosemary, you idiot.
Cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
Okay, I need more context of this guy.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us.
What's up with the tracksuit?
You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
The man extends his arm.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Takes another sip.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins.
Ugh.
You feel
Oh, my thing wore off.
less human for having touched it. Randomized trials have also found
Let me heal him just in case.
to be associated with a number of exotic, highly malignant cancers. So you also have that to look forward to. And then there's the smell.
Ugh.
You're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime. I'm all ears, Tequila. You too, Tequila Sunset.
This guy's nasty. Dude, just go like... God damn, I wish you saw that jacket.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal.
Gonna buy anything.
There it is, Bratushka.
Oh my god.
The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 It's our end game!
This is just another stupid drunk idea I'm having that I'm attributing to my necktie. Is it the mystery and the truth? I need to buy that spirit. What if I don't want to listen to it? Nah, fuck that.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax! The mystery! The virginal sigh! You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to!
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits. He knows something is going on.
I'm broke. I can't afford 300. Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one can buy spirits for 300 real. That's crazy.
That was crazy, actually.
He grins, then bursts out laughing, then takes 3 gulps of his pilsner and stares at you intently.
Finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was crazy earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might need a discount, no?
Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago.
Torpedo?
They call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
It's a nasty. Ugh.
Didn't stop me for shit. That's
Off my screen.
5 lemons with half a pack of butter, and you're good to go.
It's a good tip. I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help.
Let's say 5.
Finally, the missus took
Ugh.
me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay,
The
how?
idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead things.
It's an excited gleam in his eyes.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff.
Shakes the bottle.
98.7% almost pure alcohol. 2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
I think it will prove useful. Yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend.
Well done. That's a much more reasonable price right now.
What
Makes
the,
sense.
Just make sure to enjoy
what the
it,
hell?
friend.
Bratan, I am so proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
Huh?
Just wait for my sign. Keep it with you. Keep it warm. Keep it safe. Soon we will enter the other world.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have
Yeah, I'm out of here.
As well, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend.
What the hell? That was definitely an interaction that I had. What about Abigail? What's up with you? Grumbles an unshaven man with a ruddy nose. He narrows his eyes at you as if in recognition, then turns his head away.
The odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah. Don't call Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me. Abigail.
Who are you? Oh, that's another one.
Mumbles something unintelligible.
Who are you? What's your name? Shouldn't I call Abigail?
And beckons you to lean in.
He's gonna just yell Abigail in my ear.
Don't call Abigail. Don't.
Hey, I'm an important official investigation. I demand an answer to my questions.
No use in yelling at drunks.
The drunk man starts coughing.
Don't.
There was little chance.
Ugh. Seek help, my friend. What's this? Tear, nice. Okay, well, let's explore the docks.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street.
Nah. I wasn't fucking with it, I don't know. Let's go down here. Little black swallow circles above you, you hear its chirrup. Huh, it's like nothing here. Interesting. Oh? $1! Tire. Rear tire of a motor carriage adorns these reeds. Quick travel unlocked. Church. Kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Full of holes. Could the post hide treasure? Look inside. Pilsner. Oh, I didn't take the Pilsner though. There's a bunch of these I can empty out. Cents. 5. 25. Magnesium. Last but not least, 260. Ooh, nice. Let's go check out that tent. For you a drawbridge, it can only be lowered from the other side. A drawbridge. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, $1. There's gotta be a way to get over there, right? Can I go this way? I can't go around. A lot of patience to this. Are they stack rocks? Hello,
A shaggy-looking girl,
ma'am.
in her late teens or early 20s, kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh. Hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you.
I said you should have a hat on.
Should you?
I do. I shouldn't. I do.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well. Look, man, fuck the hat.
Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
Just a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your question now. What's your name?
Her hair is dyed blonde, with dark roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Oh, my back! My back! Okay, and your surname, ma'am?
Why?
Why indeed? Forget it.
Okay.
What's that device you have there?
It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
Field recording.
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
I already know what it is, but just so I know that you know. What is that?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Nice. You could maybe bug someone with it. Wiretapping.
How does that thing work? Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from. The Elysium.
Elysium?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Elysium? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop.
Huh.
On Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Who? Sounds like a place for congregating. What? Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno guy?
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Elysium going kind of
Hey. I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Because I'm hit beyond my ears. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock. In the form of a wrecked tape player in a completely trashed hostel room.
That's
Hostel. You're right. Time has deserted me. Okay, never mind. Let's talk about the contact mic. How does it work?
Mike? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
That's some non-mic questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
I guess.
What is he recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
What
I
for?
don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
What are these recordings for? What are these recordings for? Craps. The cracks. The
The
footsteps.
musicians in the Elysium used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Anyway,
Just
I
nod.
thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks
I
around.
don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with
Aw.
joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, your call.
The lieutenant begins to take off his
No,
jacket.
right, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give me your hat. Here, you need this more than I do. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is this?
Thanks.
Oh, rip my hat, but... You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Elysium, that's for sure. Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
Why are you freezing out here while the boys are inside?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
So why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold.
I have some other questions.
Go ahead.
Tape recorder lies in the ice like discarded toy. Pick it up. Empathy. Okay. Empathy, boom. That's one empathy. Empathy. Glasses, boom. Empathy. Empathy. There is no empathy. Okay, empathy +2. Just making sure none of these have negative empathy. Okay, let's get the Dick Mullen hat on. Now let's get this little froggy visor. Okay.
Hello again.
83. Come on now.
The device is
Come on
still
now.
warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable at your age or at any age in this weather waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
People who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared.
Okay, I'll stick to it.
Her teeth rattle. She takes the device from you and places it in her lap.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Said eating me. There's nothing eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But
Ah.
okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. Because all these for no. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the sake of progress. It's all very distressing.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
Oh my god, my legs! Wow. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little more reasonable. Yeah.
Okay. So you're not that upset, it sounds like.
I told you I'm highly distressed by the state of affairs.
Uh-huh. And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know,
Oh, fuck.
Perhaps.
Now that you mention it, I found these letters I throw in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
Yep, next to nothing.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit.
She rubs her sides for
Are
warmth.
you sure the letters were for you?
Come to think of it, the whore could have written them to her lover. Yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
I have a point there, selective memory. I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk.
Yeah.
Might be right.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What is this Königstein wank?
The psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing, then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten, though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the
It's
church.
supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum.
Okay.
Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. Its thick story structure lets out a doleful shriek. What is anodic dance music?
you know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles.
Microcomputers.
Too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
Oh, so like 100 gex?
Clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is the future.
That'd be so funny if they just randomly had like Money Machine or something in the game. They want to turn the church into a club.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but You're cops, right?
No, we're the police. Yeah, why do you ask?
Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church.
Okay.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else?
I think that's it. Thank you, SL. Here's Eternal. Hold on to the spirit and wait for the signal. These doom spirals for a cool jacket at one point. Maybe at the Bennett Fish Market. How close am I to leveling up? I'm pretty close, 65 out of 100. Alrighty, 10th time. Let's lower this bridge just to make life easy.
A pane of eternite, barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. Trash from some unending party. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard.
Holy shit.
Looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike silence.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
What? Yeah. It's like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Canister is filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. Nasal sprays, brand name Nosifed. Yeah. A speaker, the big kind they use for live music.
A young man with peroxide
What?
hair.
The hell?
A Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music.
Egghead.
Looks at you with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secrets.
Hardcore!
Is it?
Hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying it's hardcore, aren't you?
Skibberdy, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Could there have been a great way out of this garden of forking paths?
Not to solve the dialogue of Egghead. What if you try again and find your way to this maze of things to say? What the hell?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings
Ugh.
looks at you suspiciously.
Looks so creepy.
And Egghead.
Egghead, though. This is my guy. Egg! The tape player high above his head continues to blast what is probably anodic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
How many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in. Also for talent.
Why is he bald in this, but he has hair?
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part. Place is a shithole. I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
Something you wanted? Your friend Estelle said there was a problem with the church.
Ah, so you've met her. Good.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There is concern in his voice.
Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person in church would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
Church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended. Dopeheads!
Dopeheads!
Burnouts!
Burnouts. Actually spits on a screw and then starts cleaning it?
I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest...
This music goes hard though.
Nah,
Yeah.
strike that.
Yeah.
We need Revachol.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Strike that! The world!
The world!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good.
Cowboy boots?
Opinion. You're an expert in those.
They're foreigners? I bet they're foreigners. I won't stand for narcomaniacs. Narcomaniacs of any kind. No narcomaniacs on my watch. I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's so really so bad about these dopers and burnouts? Yeah, that's good.
They're spooky.
What do you mean by that, bro?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge. Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse. People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place of bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Is my audio working? Okay, fucking my headphones fell out. Oopsies.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It
Hmm.
should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I mean, I'll look into it, but I'm not gonna fully trust you. I mean,
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchanged.
you're gonna like, I don't know, you got an agenda you're trying to push. I'm not gonna allow it, but I will explore and see. Such sad to the church. I haven't gone inside the building yet.
I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
What about the key?
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Be the cool cop.
It's as if time has frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way blam, straight in the eye. A stabbing pain. Tears
Oh,
stream
fuck.
uncontrollably from your right eye.
Ouch, goddamn asshole. What is wrong with you? Can you see I'm in pain now?
I'm super sorry.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He did throw the
Damn, I'm sorry. Oh, I murdered me. Cop, let's use some lethal force.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Well, looks like there's quite a lot there.
Take the money? What the fuck? I can't.
I hope that settles it. Or wait, the key?
He was shifting in his spot.
We were talking about
I just robbed him.
like a week maybe?
Are you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
Me too. I shouldn't have that kind of power over another person. I'm not the one with the violence monopoly here.
Right, other questions.
Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved.
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
When I first scouted the place, back in
Hey,
February,
hey.
took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough.
Huh.
That was something great.
But you haven't physically seen anyone.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church a couple of times, and we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kind of...
Okay, what was that about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along the ceiling, like some kind of crab man.
A crab man?
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Are you sure there was a crab man?
Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time.
You should ask her about it, but be nice.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider.
Okay. Learn more about the machinery.
I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some
Okay.
station too.
How can we be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't even seen them?
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
I don't see a single thing wrong with that argument.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Sure. What?
Okay, you mentioned some kind of ecclesiastites on the church.
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
What is the founding party?
Think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious
Okay,
organization.
cool.
Yes?
I want to speak to you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
And it's distilled too.
Oh,
He doesn't know what to say.
it's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
Hate to tell you, but it reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
I also smell ether white, mixed with a particular chemical scent like laundry detergent.
Ether? I don't smell ether.
No.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. Why say it when you can shrug it?
What's with all the nose red?
What now?
Points at the bottles and nasal spray in the corner.
Oh, the old Ultra. We,
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing.
Nosefed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure.
Nice.
Here you go, officer. The noser. Blast away.
Okay, enough of this.
Nods enthusiastically.
Maybe even everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Okay, what's to do with Egghead?
Quiet man mostly communicates through music and by being a master of ceremonies.
What's a master of ceremonies?
You know, a host, a declaimer of slogans. He's a performer, gets the people going.
Interesting, sire. A bit like you then. An MC for short.
How do you communicate with him?
Well, he's just kind of here. I don't really know how to communicate with him.
Have you ever really talked to him?
Yeah, sometimes. When I stumble and find my way into his center, you have to hear a lot of hardcore to the mega first though.
The man smiles mysteriously.
This art is fucking amazing.
For itself. I get it. He's a puzzle.
Okay.
As always,
So logic. Let's real quick. First and foremost, I feel like having reaction speed is just much smarter. Doesn't look like we have any reaction speed stuff though. Half-light. Okay, so it's not really like a bad thing then. To what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, going for the key grab there wasn't a terrible move since we already have as much as we want. Okay, so logic. I'm gonna get max logic right now. Drama. No, it's -1 logic. Endurance. Shivers. Encyclopedia. It's -1 logic. No. Okay. Specialization, half-light, it's really core, trauma. A lot of good drama items now. Oh yeah, that's all we got for logic, so.
hi again. So, how
42 isn't bad.
A number of
Whew.
things
Let's
don't
go.
add up. Let's take a look. How about gather around, kids?
Alright, kids, together around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned.
Speed freak.
The leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when and where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. Before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective. Thank you for your kind words, but everyone in here sees I'm a disgrace to the uniform. I was good enough in this job to be awarded the rank of Lieutenant Yay Freighter. I could have been captain, imagine that.
What happened?
Disco happened. Life tore me a new asshole. I happened to myself.
That's a real downer.
Now obviously that might as well have been 1,000 years ago, but there's still some detective left in me.
The young speed freak is silent. He senses something is wrong.
This isn't the making of a club. It's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs. Okay.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one.
Where's his friend? See, this is friend. You have no headphones? Wouldn't a cell need headphones to spin tape? The Nosophed is here for its active ingredient, the distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab. The ether in the air, a useful solvent, good for getting acne agent out of a solution. Ooh, good shit. I'm not going to go through all of these.
What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker, you only have one.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music. Other speaker.
No headphones. Wouldn't a cell need her headphones to spin tape?
You know about spinning tape. Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment and drug ingredients.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
The Nosophed is here for its active ingredient.
He said it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Distilled water, cornerstone of a clean lab.
And of all cellular-based life. What's your point, Lawbringer?
The ether in the air, a useful solvent, good for getting acting agent out of a solution.
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether.
There's no need for me to pile on anymore, is there?
No shit.
Sounds tired. In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
Come on, that's...
Against the law? Punishable by summary execution?
I meant to say, not true.
So what are we gonna do with you?
What do you mean, do?
There's resignation in his voice. He's almost ready to drop the act. It wouldn't take a lot of pushing. The optimal way to go about this would be indifference. It begins by you telling him you don't care about any of this.
Okay. Do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. Tell me what's really going on and I will work from there. I can be lenient. I don't really care, I just want to crack the case, do what you want, and I'll do what I want. Let's go second one. Tell me what's really going on and we'll work from there. I can be lenient.
What do you mean by lenient?
Haven't you heard I'm the dirtiest cop this side of the river? I'll make life hard for you using every connection I've got. Not calling back, but hauling you all off to the pen, for starters.
Okay, man. Okay.
He raises his hands.
Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal. Because we do. We totally do. We just need to turn it into a speed lab before.
To get our foot in the door.
Well, why did you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. A month ago, the place was empty, and now it's all spooked up.
They're not really spooky, are they?
No, man. They're spooky, all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
Sir, you promised you'd be lenient.
This is it. Judgment time.
Okay, give me your cash, ask for a bribe first. Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Get lost, I don't want to see you again. Let's do this clean, no speed lab, just a club for notic music. Wouldn't work without the lab, do what you have to do to keep the club alive. I'll have to look into the spooky situation before I can decide what to do with you. That's a good option.
We can continue on an amiable path, right? No more misunderstandings, no more lies. Before you go, is there anything else you need? As always, we'll be...
Alright, we haven't talked to Noid yet. Let's talk to
You
him.
had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
Good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Runs his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gears.
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
So you think it's real that it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human. Fuck right. That kind of stuff.
I don't know if it's just me, but I heard it has sonic powers instead of psionic. Holy shit, Shadow the Hedgehog is real.
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
Picks up some sort of a widget.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some.
We need sign matching.
Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this will be by getting us into the church.
Maybe I'll come back later. I could.
The young man with the tape recorder acknowledges your return. When he looks at you, he squints as though you were the setting sun.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
I was wondering if you knew who killed the mercenary hanging about.
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekokata, the place to be.
Yekokata? Why is this Yekokata the place to be? What does that mean?
Yekokata is a hardcore play.
I think you just gotta be quiet. I think it's a...
The heavyweight jam.
So it's a young man with a tape player in the large Boyadero boots. Lung-shaped trees sprout on his silver belt buckle.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core! All right!
He furrows his brow as his very large head
It's not that big.
sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Ah! Let's out an agonized roar over the feebleish, obviously not too hardcore beat below. So hardcore! He stops dancing, tilting his head to the side. It is!
What is it? I mean, really?
He tilts his head to the other side like an owl.
Like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent.
What?
But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I was thinking that too.
I am the mic and force.
Holy shit, I'm solving this puzzle. This is fucking hilarious.
Full car! Hardcore! Yeah!
This young man adds a capital
Yeah!
in his yegs and args. This produces a guttural, Gutvaldian accent and makes him sound more animal. Or maybe it's not Gutvaldian. Maybe it's Oranese. Probably an homage to Oranje, where Arno van Eyck is from, judging by his name.
The Y to the E to the A 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 to the G to the H to the exclamation mark. Yeah!
He missed one A.
I'm the hard rhymer.
Dude, we're going. Okay, I'm gonna do say nothing.
Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car, all right.
He furrows his.
Hardcore.
No, but seriously, I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I had asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic. Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Okay, okay.
Close. True.
Good counter.
Hardcore. Internally. All car.
He furrowed.
The question is, what is the question? But there was a question? The cloud. True.
Okay, we'll go the original route. Just saying nothing.
He furrowed.
Is it though? One mind. One.
Interesting, interesting, interesting.
True. Hardcore.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever done.
Here comes the.
But it's so...
It's hardcore. Skip
Alright.
The club true.
Say nothing. Still say nothing.
Internally coherent. All car. Gotta get the people going.
Why?
Party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
Two on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Good counter. Great counter.
Hard cartism internally. All car. All gotta get the people. Yeah.
Okay.
The club true. Hard full car.
Hmm.
Hard car. Hard car. Intern. Hard.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
He frowns and starts bobbing his head back and forth once more. You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music? Are you a thought reader? Why are there lungs in your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love.
Good to know. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war.
If you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Yeah, with the rebel yell.
Communists are pansies. Can't find videos with international babble. Best not to be a communist. Having extreme views on issues is detrimental to understanding all sides. Does that mean you're a thought reader?
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Germania just yells random things.
Yeah, revolution imperative.
Unless you were thinking Revolution imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen.
But I was thinking Revolution imperative.
Fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop, too.
Tell me something else, Egghead. You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
Holy shit. Egghead creates hyperpop. Think for a moment, and then his expression clears.
Like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
The founding fathers of hyperpop.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto. Like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic.
It's proto, not hardcore at all.
Pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Wow! Culture club! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Try to think if anything can make it hardcore. Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. Wait, I just remembered. I'm the police. Can't help you with this right now. I need something else, something extra. Sounds suspiciously like a question.
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
Imagination fails me.
No, so does mine.
Sounds suspiciously like a question.
No, this is the answer.
Wait, I just remembered something. I'm the police. Ew, why do you say it like that? Nothing. Me being the police isn't going to help us. Actually, it's more likely to hinder us. Can't help you with this right now. I need something else, something extra. Maybe your body's telling you what Arno van Eyck's jam is missing to make it hardcore. Physical instrument. Okay.
Basically, yes it is.
Okay, physical instrument. Physical instrument, let's go. No. Shirt. Bang. Half-light. S-rated core. Drama. Chemistry. Already got the physical instrument. Physical instrument. Pants. Boom. Chemistry. Logic. Endurance. Shivers. Electrochemistry. Encyclopedia. Electrochemistry. Composure. Conceptualization. Drama. Empathy. Perception. Logic. Okay, that's about it for physical instrument.
The launch head.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump it up!
What we could do is We have 3 uses. Yeah, one use is definitely fine here. Okay.
The large head.
Let's go.
You
Nice.
know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart, that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
He's more bass. The young man makes a sudden move like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. I literally passed like on the dot because I drank. Holy shit, I'm clutch. The young man makes a sudden move like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. And a melody, a good melody is what makes a song really stick, so that you can't get it out of your head anymore.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
Nowhere. I'm not gonna become some sort of a noted cop, dude. Hell yeah, I'm becoming a noted cop. I don't know. I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed. He can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Alright, I'll look into it on official capacity. It's up to the police to make that beats go harder. Alright, I'll see if I can come up with something on my note. A citizen investigation. In an official capacity, it's up to the police to make the beats go harder. Facts.
The young man falls silent with appreciation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
Yeah, maybe that street talker across the pawn shop is
Mm.
to sell.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Oh, I know this. I can tell you where it is.
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the industrial harbour.
I knew that. I said that.
And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now.
Does it?
Anyway, that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
Hey, I have a tape with me. Maybe you can use it to improve Van Eyck's jam.
Hey, yeah! Spin the tape until the space is...
I got you this banging Mega Mix. Great Door Gunner Mega Mix. Where did I get this from? Attach the tape in your hand, attach to an empty reveal slot. One hand on the headphones, goes to the audio, then shaking his head, he says.
No, this is gonna make people scared. Keep it positive. Keep the love in the house. Yeah!
Alrighty, so that's enough for this little tent area. How long has it been? Okay, it's been 2 hours, so I'll talk to Sal and I'll call it for today, probably. Lots to do.
See ice. She looks
Hello.
as you approach.
Just hiccuped.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
Can't say, gotta ask questions first.
Shoot.
Sophie's trying to use me to set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan?
I did, and I'm sorry. For what it's worth. Which isn't much.
Yeah, good night, madame.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine. I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Yeah.
She merely tried to omit the truth instead.
I don't care, I'm Bloco. I just wanted you to know that I know what's planned. Said you opted to omit the truth, it's the same thing.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them?
I'm gonna decide after I look into the church situation.
Oh, right. That's wise.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates?
She blows on her chilled
I have nothing
fingers.
to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I
What
don't
about-
provide information on them.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
Aha, okay, maybe I'll ask later about all this.
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me.
She's less prone to blurt it out Crabman.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange.
Noid
eyebrows,
frame.
Had this
Oh wait, no,
expression,
I'm tripping.
didn't say anything, just stood still.
Huh. Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent. He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me, right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
Lieutenant nods. His face is stone.
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
Come on, quit stalling on me. What did you look like? You were wrong. I do believe you.
Why?
What you stand to gain? That's... Exactly.
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
Hey!
Oh.
She's less prone to blurt it out. Crab.
Okay. She was dressed like some... And then he stopped.
Like a crab?
It was too dark.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
He looked like a banger, okay? He was all
There we go.
muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it's
A
little
banger.
obvious, but that only made it scarier in a way.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
A gangster crab, man. Yeah, I don't believe you.
I don't blame you. I mean, I wouldn't believe me either. I'm surprised Noid did. Andre I expected, but Noid...
Okay, that's it for now. Alrighty, so. Sync this house with Noid. Cool, okay. Look for the church. Find a tape with a melody for Egghead. And then we gotta do the smoker at 21. But, for now... Wait, what's this? Okay, game with myself, I'm trying to bring cheer into the world. Save game. Alrighty, well... Enjoyed that episode of Disco Elysium, the final cut. I'll be back tomorrow with something, whether it be Persona 3 or Disco Elysium, I'm not sure, but hope to see you there. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, or if you didn't, I'd appreciate it either way. Thank you. See you later.